For today's template, we have the medium and the mini size, so the jumbo cards I've made previously. It is the 8.5 by 11 and the 5 by 7. You can find all of my templates at thecraftprintshop.com. If you've come here from your purchase, thank you kindly. And everyone, don't forget to subscribe. In the description box, I have a list of all supplies used, including these clear boxes that you see here on the front. So let's get into it. Once you've purchased a template from my website, thecraftprintshop.com, you will see that you have the option for the 8.5 by 11 or the 5 by 7. The design process will be the same. If you just found me from YouTube or Instagram or a random search, you can head over to my website. All of the links will be in the description of this video for you to purchase the template, and then we're going to go from here. So once you get it, you get your receipt, you click on the Canva template right here. This is where you end up. You're going to select Use Template for New Design. The first thing you're going to do is go over to the left at the top here where it says File. Then you're going to select here, and then you're going to change the name to whatever you would like this template to be in your Canva account. Now, this little cake here, you can remove it if you want. I just put it there for you to know that this is where you're going to be designing the main part of the card. And this right here is just to show you where your plastic piece is going to land when you glue it to the card. So you want to design around it. If there's anything you want to see inside of it, you would put here. And when you're done, you can decide if you want to keep this little square or not. So the first thing you can do, if you're using someone's image, you go to Upload. Now, if you want to remove a background, you have to pay for Canva Pro. So any feature in Canva that you see, like this little crown right here next to it, that means you need Canva Pro in order to do it. I'm going to go to Elements because I want to just see if they have, I'm typing in graduation. I want to see if they have photos of someone we can use as a graduate, like this. Okay, so it's a stock photo. We're going to use her, right? Now, if you have someone or your child or yourself, you go to Uploads, select Upload File, and then you just upload your image that you have, right? Now, if the image has a background and you want to remove it for it to look like this, where it's just the person, you just click on BG Remover and it'll automatically happen. But just remember, you'll need to pay for Canva Pro for that, right? So we'll put her at the top. Now we don't want to see all of this, so we're just going to, you can click the bottom of the image and just drag this part up so that she sits like right here. Now we're going to remove that cake. Just click on delete and put her right here. Now, it's literally just bring in, drag and drop any designs that you want. If you're not sure and you're not good at designing, click back here on Elements and look for like graduation backgrounds. So you can scroll through everything they have here. Look at this one. This is so cute because it'll be her like kind of hanging over the top. If you, in order to do this for someone else, you would have to have them take a picture like this. And then you can add the white on the bottom. Cute, isn't it? But anyway, so they have all sorts of, look at this. If you wanted to do something like this, you can click on background remover for this one and just have like the cap and gowns. We could drag this and make it bigger, like they're throwing that up. So that could be on the bottom there if you wanted that to be a design. I don't. Also, click on this background. You can go in and change the colors. Kind of bold, but if red is the theme, here's a thing you can do too. You can click on edit. Then when you come over here, there's a lot of features. Click on shadow. You can do a glow where it looks like she's kind of floating out of the card, or you can go to outline. You see that black outline and put an offset. This is the color here. You just click on it and then select another color if you want. See if you wanted to put the white background behind her. Right here in size, you can make it a little smaller. See that? So it stands out with the red, right? So let's click out of our search and type in graduation again. They even have videos, but again, we're printing this, so we're just going to image. There's graphics here. You can see, we're going to go to see all, and something, I don't want to spend too much time, but I just want you guys to understand how you can edit. Right here, it says magic recommendations. Based off some of the things that you choose, it'll recommend things. But of course, a lot of these are class of 2024. So make sure you're paying attention to what you have going on here. But I don't want it to be like real busy. I want it to be simple and cute. Look at this too. If you wanted to put like within the background of where the box is going to be, we could have that sitting there. Now the color, it's like a grayish color. Just click on the color palette up here and you could click on a darker black. You see that? I love this. Now I want balloons in here. So let's type in balloons. Now I don't want it under graphics. I'm going to go to photos and see what balloons we have, because these when you go to photos, the options you have are like you're taking a picture. So it's more realistic looking balloons. I really like these. Look at these. I really like these. All right, I'm going to, y'all think I'm doing too much. But anyway, the design is all about what you want or what your customer wants. So I'm going to move this up so you don't see that. But I really like the balloons. I really like those. So let's move it to the back right here for position. And then we'll go back one and it's right behind her. And I want to make two of those, duplicate, so it's on the other side. There we go. I'm just doing random stuff and I don't want to spend too much time because you can do so much. Click back on position and we could go backward. Keep clicking backward till it's where you want it to be. Also too, you can go to edit and put a shadow on the balloon as well. I'll put a glow. See how it kind of stands out more. And you can change the size. You don't want it big, that looks crazy. We're going to bring it like real close where it just looks like it's a shadow. You can change the blur. You can also change the intensity. See how dark that is? But you just want it to just look like it's kind of floating out there a little bit more. Let's make that a little bigger. I love the balloons. I'm going to take this one out and I'm just going to duplicate the one that we just did. When you select it right here, that's the duplicate. Instead of us redoing all of that, then we'll position it behind her. Right? How cute. Now that I do that, I don't like that outline. So we'll go back into edit. We'll click on shadow. Let's do a glow shadow and see. I like this better. Yes, yes. So when you go right here, you can select the color of the glow. If you want to move it over, you want it to be like in the reds, but it looks, oh, I clicked out of it. It looks too similar, to our background. So I want it more over here in the whitish color. I like that. Okay. Now, anything else you want to do extra on here? I love to have things where they're kind of peeking out on the side, some things along the side. Look at this one here. I love this idea to have like balloons dropping from the top. How cute is that one? But we're not going to do that. We're keeping this one. You can also, we could type in class of 2025 and see what we get. See, we have a bunch of things here. Again, we're on photo, so you're getting like the more realistic ones. And you can also use these as backgrounds. So y'all see these? You can use them as backgrounds. So let's click right here on graphics, because this is what we're looking for. I really like this one. Even though it looks like we're going for more of a silver vibe in this picture, you know what? Maybe we look for balloons with, let's see if they have silver first. And if not, we'll find some balloons with gold so it can match. So you see all of the images that are here. This is cute too, just the 2025. You can have the 2025, even though this is kind of used like New Year's-ish, you can have those like dropping from the top. But I am in love with these two. Like this one and this one. Let me see something. The way that they have the top of the hat, I'm not that fond of. Let me see how it looks. Yeah, I don't like that. Come back. This one. Again, I'm just trying. I don't want to spend too much time because I know people don't like long tutorials. Let's go back and find some balloons. I'm gonna keep it simple. Keep it simple. So we have some gold and white. Let's type in gold balloons and see what we get. Because what we can do, we can switch up the entire thing, or look at this. We found some black and gold. And I really like to see, like, see that? Balloons down on the side too. And then just kind of peeking out kind of like that. Let me see how it would look if we filled balloons along the edging. I really like this. All right, this seems to be our design. And I also wanted people to kind of get to see the design process. It's never like 1, 2, 3, I got it, this is it. Sometimes you can spend hours changing, fixing all sorts of things just because you don't know what you want, right? So let's take that out. Look right here, these magic recommendations. You see? Now we have our black and gold. More black and gold combo. Ain't these cute? So let's remove our little silver. We change our mind on this. Oh, we done took out the girl. Just go back. We change our minds. Also, I like this. Isn't that cute? There's so much you could. I like this. Oh, God. No. Too much. Too much. We're doing too much. All right. Let's grab our gold balloon to get back to what we were doing. You know what we can do? Remove. Let's just use these. The ones we already have. Right? Right. Now, do we want a bunch? Or is that too much? Are we doing too much? Anyway, some people like a lot, some people don't. Do whatever your customer or you want. Today, we're doing a lot of balloons. It's just a random design just to show you how you would be able to do this, right? All right, we'll stop here. Now that we have our design, you're going to go to share. You're going to hit download. You're going to change this to a PDF print. You're going to flatten the PDF. Then we're going to download. And I'm also going to make one for the 5x7 so I can show you guys the size, whichever one you decide to use. Both of them come in this package. Download our downloaded image. So I'm going to print, right? We're on it. You're going to select File, Print. I'm using the Epson EcoTank 16600. Now it's 8.5 by 11. When you're printing, make sure you see that white border. Click here. You see the arrow, US letter borderless. Make sure you choose borderless as your option and it'll fill in the entire paper. I'm going to go to media and quality. I'm printing out of the rear tray. High gloss paper and best. And then we're going to assemble and I'm going to show you the boxes that I found on Amazon as the perfect size for both sizes, the 8.5 by 11 mid size and the 5x7 mini size. We have our prints. I made an extra little one so I can do the 8.5 by 11 and the 5x7 together. So the 8.5 by 11 I actually printed on the sticker paper, and this one is just a party printable paper in the 5x7. Everything will be linked in the description. So now you're going to need a piece of foam board. You get these from the Dollar Tree. I had these, they're beat up around the house all over the place, right? Before we do that, put down a cutting board on your desk so that when we cut, it doesn't mess up your desk. So we're going to start with the sticker paper. The last time I did this in a really large size, I printed on the cardstock Oh, you know what? Let's start from the bottom first and peel up and go. I printed on cardstock and I used Mod Podge to glue it down. I'll link that video too. I poked myself. This time we're going to do sticker paper. I want to get it on the edge. I don't know if I can. I'll just do this and I'll just cut. And I'm going to use my True Control knife to cut. I'm going to first do a thin cut that's going to serve as the guide. And then go over it and go deep now that you have the guide to lead you. See? And there we have the, and if you want, you can buy a thicker foam board if you want it thicker than this. So let's do this one. And instead of using a glue, this time I'm going to use a double-sided tape. And let's see how that one works. So you're going to tape all four corners and the strip in the middle, and then we're going to stick it onto the foam board and cut it out. I'm going to line it up. A little piece of the tape is hanging off on the edge. I'm just going to clip that off. Also, too, if you feel like you're not going to get it right, you could put something on the edge here, a ruler, or even, let me just use my mat to line something up. Anything that you have that's straight, if you feel like you can't get it right, because I do feel like my hand was kind of moving a little on the last cut. Line it up. Okay, so we have our 8.5 by 11 and our 5 by 7. Now I'm going to show you the boxes that I found on Amazon to fit right in front here. Now, for the smaller one, this is 4 by 4 by 2. This is 6 by 6 by 2.5. So this is a little thicker to fit more. So if you don't want it this thick, you can go and find something that'll be like 6 by 6 by maybe 1.5, maybe 2. You know, you find the size you want, but you want to make sure it's 6 by 6 for this size and it's 4 by 4 for this size. So this is the one I found. It's actually 2 here. Your first step is going to be removing the protective sheet over it. Then you're going to just fold all of the score lines that are there. Okay, so now that we have everything folded, the first step is going to be this bottom half. You're going to hook this into there. Then this one, you do the same. When I tell y'all I had a difficult time figuring these things out, I don't want it from the outside. I want it from the inside. Just stick it in there, right? So now you see this piece is formed. So you see this piece here, we have already formed. Now these two pieces, you see 1 and 2, that's for this. You're going to repeat the same thing, tuck it in. Come over to this side, make sure it's folded, tuck it in. Okay, there we go. So now you see you have your bottom and your top that can close. And when you close it, this little tab just tucks right in and it forms your box, right? Then it just sticks right here. So you see how thick this box is. You don't have to get it that thick. You can choose. I'm sure Amazon has more sizes, right? So you see how thick that is? But the reason I did that, the treats that I already have, I want to put in here to show you that it fit and it needed something thicker. So let's put something in there and then we'll adhere it to the board using double-sided tape. So I just got some of the items we've been making with my other templates, the Oreo one, see? So it fits in there. I don't know if the fruit snack is gonna fit. We're just gonna try, there we go. So it has enough space to fit a good amount of items. Let's put it this way, because I want the closure piece to be on the top. And then we're gonna put it on here, like that. So we'll flip over to the back, we get our double-sided tape. And then we stick it right here. I'm gonna open it back up just so I can press it down good. All right, so that's better, see? Put your treat in, close it up, and close it right at the top. And there you have it. Nice and strong. Put a good amount of whatever double-sided tape you're going to use. This one was just like a sample that I ordered, so it's not anywhere for sale. But I do have another one that I'll link for Amazon that I use that's really good. So the larger one is more simple. They already have most of it put together. We're going to take off that protective film over it. We're going to fold our scores. Now, even though this one was a little easier to put together, one thing I noticed with this one, this top piece doesn't have a way to snap and hold. I'm going to see if I can find one that both ends close like this. Because this just sitting here like this, it is easier for the recipient to open, but it doesn't hold closed the way I want it to. Let me try bending it a little more forward. Stick it in there and see. All right. Better than when I did it the first time. So what I'm going to say is when you bend this, don't leave it all the way bent, because when you do, it stays in a little and doesn't close well. So you're going to bend it in and then fold it kind of out a little more so it sticks out a bit, so that when it goes in here, it stays. See, so now it's staying. And I would advise like some clear Scotch tape and put a little tab right here just to be safe. So we're going to, this side closes. Let's do the folds. I'm gonna fold this part first, and then the little flip tab just sticks right in that fold. Now they don't want to stay. There we go. Kind of, oh wait, hold on. I think we would put this in too, just so it's not poking up. There we go. Some of the simplest things can be so difficult sometimes. Jesus. All right. So on the back, we're going to put our double-sided tape. Don't put anything in there yet, because as you see, you need to like press it down so it's sticking to the board well. We're going to line it up. And we're just going to go in and make sure we press it down. There we go. And then you could fit, let's see what we have. I did the Kinder Egg card. I could actually fit in here. So this is why the wider size works out. Oh, let's make sure that tab goes back in and stays in. This is why like a wide piece, so you can fit a good amount of stuff. So I put that in there, the hot chocolate template that we made. Also, all these templates are on my website if you want to check it out, thecraftprintshop.com, besides the one you're looking at today. Let's see, the fruit snack fit in there. And also the custom Rice Krispie treat. Now, I didn't do it, but it would be a good idea if you get these kind of treats, customize them to match the graduation board that you make, and then have them in here, and it'll be so gorgeous. And look at that. You can imagine all of these matching. I think I'm gonna do a separate video. Let me know if y'all want me to do a separate video. And not making, because I already have the videos on how I made these, but packaging a full graduation set with the jumbo cards. Let me know. But anyway, that's it, guys. This is how you make your 8.5 by 11 and 5 by 7 cards. Aren't they the cutest? I love these sizes. Don't forget, all templates are at thecraftprintshop.com. And subscribe. And I'll see y'all for the next upload. And there you have it, guys. Aren't they gorgeous? Thanks again for purchasing my templates and for watching my videos. And I'll see you guys next time.